Hi guys. It's warm again. Fast. Alright, Paul. Alright, Keith. How are you both? By the way, Paul, great fish shop tour of Wharf. Enjoyed that. My favourite place in the world. Plus, if you need to know anything, ask Alan. Alan's the bomb. Yeah, Alan at Wharf, he certainly knows his stuff. He breeds all these, most of the snakeheads. Paul, I'd personally never seen snakeheads that small until I saw them ones at you, so. He's a nice guy, Alan. They all are, really. They all know their individual species, though. That's why I like it. Oh, snakehead. And these are Congo tetras and Alistoporus caudalis, which is your yellowtail Congo tetras. These are your yellowtail. That's a Longopinis. They're all African species though. Evening, John. John, thank you very much for them shrimp. It was beautiful. I dripped them for extra long because I know you use remineralise your water, so. But yeah, they're all good. Appreciate it, thank you very much. Thank you for the food as well. So many nice African species of fish. Tell you, Keith, get to Wharf, you'll be spoilt for choice. Won't you, Paul? Paul knows. You don't know where to look, you don't know what to pick. And it's one of them shops, if you go there armed with cash, you ain't coming out with cash, put it that way. And did you see the pieces escaping wood? There's some rate. I bought one piece from there, it was £98. I still haven't put it into a tank yet. He puts them into Terminator mode. I'll give it a try when the next need feeding. Yeah, it comes to man first. Oh yeah, you've got to have deep pockets. You've certainly got to have deep pockets. Good evening, God. Yes, Mal, this shop has so many species of snakeheads I didn't even know existed. It's designed to stop aggression. Ah, right, okay. Interesting. I'll give it a whirl anyways, I'll do some videos on it. got some more shrimp tanks due anyways, but I can't get them started till I move my terrariums on and a few tanks to a friend, and I can full steam ahead. Good day, Mark. But yeah, to stop aggression, that's interesting. Because shrimp, I'm sure people what keep shrimp have seen, when you feed shrimp, you always get the aggressive ones that try and steal the food. So I suppose if they're out the picture, everyone gets an even spread of the buffet. Yeah, I'm surprised you did, but I'm like that though, Keith. Sometimes I can strip a tank back, but I'm at a stage now where the only thing I'll maybe looking at stripping back is letting the Lamprologus, Ornitopinnis ambigo and the Neolamprolagis cungwinsi. Check out the disco light. You gotta love an Eiger. And possibly the Julidochromis kiplii as well, but I'm keeping the fry. Greetings, Fish Farm. Good evening, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I'm fully recharged. Near enough. A couple more days and I should have my sleep pattern back in track. Back on track, should I say. Yeah, if you could do just one thing, guys, please. Double tap that screen if you're on a phone. Hit that like button. Every like counts. Sharing is caring. I'll make sure to drop by all your channels and like everything. Yeah, you did. You did, God. God, you're a bot God. God bot. Well, he won't be putting in Congo Tetras in his tank anyways, God, because them Geophagus are totally going to take over the tank, unfortunately. When Geos get going, they're very territorial. Yeah, cheers FM, I do like me. Everybody should own some Congos or some African Tetra species. Very underrated. And as you can see, the dazzle. Cheers for pressing that like button, guys. Appreciate it. Much respect. Definitely getting air conditioning in my room, ready for next spring, 100%. Yeah, I'll show you the iFlow they're in. There's also a filter pumping. I have a filter for the simple reason the pump here sends it round, the pump here sends it back up and round, so you don't get no dead spots anywhere. Yeah, they absolutely love swimming in the current. That's what they're doing right now. We did that scoop at your channel. But yeah, they love an high flow. Apologies if it's going pixelated, but I don't know what's going on tonight. Yeah, you've got to get some Congos, I think. They're a very busy fish as well. Always doing something, and as for feeding, you never get no scraps left because they're like little piranhas. But the mixing of the species is going down. All Africa tetras. Oh, about the eggs. Ah, right, okay, God, got you now. I'm with you now. The only non-African species in here. Corridorus smudge spot. Violet smudge spot. I think my Cessiflora needs cutting. That one there is ticking over. Get that trimmed tomorrow. It was small when I put it in. Trust me, it's larger than it looks. I mean, if I could actually get it to you, Keith, it goes all the way along there, or from all the way to the bottom. I only started it. I didn't put the full lot together. I only put a stem. Very easy plant to grow. Or it has been for me. That's what you tell her. Anybody else's tank's been creeping up in temperature in the UK? Does it keep freezing for you guys? Hi Mike. Hope you're well, buddy. Picture on my TV looks absolutely horrible. was the Mike Myers theme, or Jason. This is the real Mike Myers, this. The Belgian Mike Myers. Yeah, his movie shown. It's different. Will the real Mike Myers please stand up? Tonight's homework. Good day, Jeff K. Hello, fresh water. Yeah, it's a classic film, but I'm bad for jumpy films. As manly as I look, I don't do scary movies much. Ah, so that's Rebecca, right here. Yeah, there's something going on with the pixels. Oh god, yeah. Ah, I know why. I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. I was actually running it through my 5G. Keith, have I got normal brushadi? Does that answer your question? There's an albino in there, but they're all normal in there. Apart from that albino, all are fry normal. So yeah, I'll have the normal bruschetta, yes. Very slow growing, but you're more than welcome to take them as fry and grow them on. It's up to you really which species you choose for an African tank. Just jump on the train and I'll fill your fish bag. Hello, Sadie. No, I saw them available, so I was like, I got 4, and one pair's just paired off and made literally all these. There's 12 different clutches of eggs in here. Sorry if I've missed anyone. Hello. Alto Lambrelade, oh yeah. Yeah, now you're talking. You had some Wharf Aquatics. I'd already gone for most of my shell dweller species in rock and Ubrashadi. And after I'd seen them, I was like, why didn't I get some? Ronnie Pickery. I have pulchers. I have the Pelvochromis pulcher and I have Pelvochromis pulcher Maliwe. I also have Nanochromis Polaris. The Maliwe pulchers are nice. More yellow. Yeah, these every 2 to 4 weeks. I'd say about every 3 weeks. I believe these eggs already again. Lamprologus pulcher. Yeah, like bulldog fish. Like I say, Wharf have a nice selection of all them. I was astonished at the amount of Not just one or two species, they had about 15, maybe 20. A full wall full of them. Oh, they've got loads at the uni. It's nice. Well, they actually changed. Lampalurgus onitipinizambia, which is the ones at the bottom, used to be Neolampalurgus. Neolampalurgus cumwinsi used to be Lampalurgus, is now Neolampalurgus cumwinsi. Yeah, the Calvus. There's so many available now. I mean, 15, 20 years ago, you was lucky to get one. And then Malawis came in and everybody wanted Malawis. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But you end up being overrun like this. But anyone's in the UK who doesn't mind travelling up, that's anybody in the UK, doesn't mind travelling up or down to where I am based in Hull, on the east coast of Yorkshire, you're more than happy to bring in that and take some albino Brashadi at no cost. Hello, Zane. They had some really nice Cyclochromis. The Cyclochromis, and they had a species of sardines, Sardina. I can't remember the name now, but honest to God. And what was the other one? It's like a dark blue blackfish with white spots. Mori. Oh, they were stunning, but the fact it changes, it's a shame. You couldn't get, the city I'm in, you couldn't get Tanganikans. There's only one shop and they only sell your basic, generic tropical fish. Your guppies, your platters, your mollies, the occasional cichlid. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 species of Tanganikans. No, not really, Paul. We went to Ferrybridge last month, but nothing in there tickled me pickle. But nice family-run shop. Yeah, nice family-run shop, Paul. Tanks was pristine. And when I say pristine, I didn't see a single dead fish, as usual. I mean, I know that's hard for some shops. I know it happens, but yeah, Ferrybridge left a good impression on me. It's about 45 minutes from me. Leolupi, yeah, good for if you want a little bit of colour to pop, or you've got a black background, your Leolupi. So easy to breed as well. Daffodils. These are known as the daffodils as well. That's another nickname the Brashadi has, I believe, the daffodils. These are the albino ones then. Oh, are they close? Oh, they're close. I actually thought Brashadi also was known as the daffodils. You call them fairy cichlids. I know them as Neolampalurgus Brashadi albino or Neolampalurgus Brashadi. The only other I have had the fairy cichlids. Tropheus. Again, another nice species. There's so many. Imagine having a full fish room of them all. What a fish room. Full walls full of all your Africans. Vulture is daffodil and Pichard is for alright, okay. It's because in many countries they come under so many different names. It's hard, sometimes it's hard. What do you call them? Fish. Yeah, I can imagine. You say I don't, but I'm a bit of a crazy keeper, so I'd like a challenge, but I can imagine it to be a lot of challenge. Way more maintenance, way more fish bad behaviour and stuff. That's my next tank, some wild type discus. I'm not sure yet on. Well, I prefer personally. I like the wild type. Hello, Daniken. Daniken Aquatics, welcome. I just need to go near this fish tank and the fish just. Apologies for the poor quality, but it seems to be. I don't know if the work. I don't know. Welcome, Wes. Welcome to the madhouse. But yeah, after watching your video, Paul, on Wharf Aquatics, I'll be taking a trip over there probably 2 weeks when I get paid. I've got some plans. My custom discus tank arrives in about 3 weeks now. Tanganyika and spiny eels. I've seen them on. That's one fish I've not seen in person, but I've actually seen online, like Rebecca. That's yeah. Discuss the discus. I've only worked with killifish. I love killifish. Yes, yeah, I'm starting to think so too. But you see all these different morphs and colours of discus, and I'm like, wild type for me is where it's at. It's one of the first fish I saw as a child. It was wild type discus in 1988, and I can never forget it. Why I've waited this long to start with discus, but like the fact I have my own RO system and water storage. I can actually do remineralised waters to the correct parameters and so forth. So me using RO opens the door to more species I can have, I guess. As long as I have space for the fish. It's a Tarzan. It's what's the ones that I saw? I don't think it's them. They did have a name. And then the Germans got hold of it and started changing it. Where's the auctions at? Is it based in the States, Duncan? I'm forever sucking snails up, but then in my waste water bucket, I'll just round them up, and if the little ones, I'll squish them and feed them to the Congos. So many fish we could have for them now. When I went through my teens and my parents was into like angelfish and discus and your green terrors, your South American cichlids really, and breeding all sorts, and on a Sunday we used to go out on a Sunday as a family to all the fish shops. I mean, back then, you're talking 8 shops, 10 shops maybe, in one city. Now it's just one, and it's like, all the fun's gone out, so for me to go get fish, I have to travel. Oh, skippers, yeah. Cheers, God, for putting up. Check out the link, guys, for all you stateside ones. See, unlike we cat post fish, we have to use a proper licensed fish courier service, something like APC or DX. Not the greatest, but not the worst. Pia's nice. The Northwest has got some stunning shops now. Some absolutely stunning shops. Unfortunately, like I say, I have to travel out of the city. But it's a day out for me. You never quite know what you're going to come home with, but you should always be prepared to make sure you've got a tank ready for the fish. Northwest. Fish Northwest. Team Fish Northwest. I'm Northeast, but Aqualife rings a bell, that one. There's another shop I like, Emston Aquatics. Again, way out of town. The CSG convention is that way up. Wigan area. Yeah, your generic species bike. A lot of them do. I'm having to mix some water because an in-law's tank's absolutely shocking, so I'm doing a full water change. They've got tetras and things like that. The first time was that they should have listened to me, and they've got them in hard water, and yeah, this straight hard tap water, and they're only using it tap safe, basically, some cheap generic tap safe. I'm like, they need softer water with a lower pH. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh. So tomorrow, that's my job. Strip the tank down, do it back. Luckily enough, the filter's already cycled, but I'm going to take some sponges to clean in a bucket and for all the mucky water in. Otherwise, they're going to keep losing fish because they don't listen. It's all North too, yeah, because you're Bristol based, aren't you? Oh, I love some L333s. I have some blue diamond shrimp. Not overly far from you, Logan, really. I know what you mean. I'm like that when I go to wharf. The closer I get, the more at home I feel. It's not a too bad drive out from east to west either, really. Straight from one end of the motorway to the other, and then just off the motorway junction, and you're there, really. Yeah, I love New Wharf. It's the guys who I go with. I don't drive, so they drive. They're fish keepers as well. I mean, one of my friends, I gave him 5 of these tanks. All he had to buy was a rack, and I set him up with all the matten filters, that type of filtration. sponge filter, and his tanks are thriving, and now he's massive into fish. I don't get why you want Glenn, I really do. I do plan on venturing down south, to be honest, because yeah, there is a lot down there. A good shop is worth the journey. I don't want you out I don't want to go local and get some guppies, you know, basic guppies. That's the big drive. Been to Bristol before from Hull, it took us about, in traffic, it took about 5 hours. The real shrimp shady. Yeah, the M6 is a really busy motorway. Oh, spots, yeah. I think it's actually a little bit longer than 3 years, and now the M62, I mean the junction we take on the M62 to go across from east to west, that's restricted at the moment because they've been doing road works and motorway maintenance for like the last 3 years. So what would normally take us an hour and 10, takes 2 hours. Some shady motorways out there, that's why I don't drive, I was born to be driven. I couldn't drive. I take my hat off to anyone what drives. I'm an angry passenger, so I wouldn't go out very well. Anson. Think about that. We've certainly got some really good stores really. Yeah, he does good stuff, does Paul. Big fish lad. Big lad. He's now collecting mugs, cups. It won't surprise me, Glenn. It won't surprise me one bit. Yeah, I can imagine Rebecca. He's a good lad, isn't he? Such a shame to see all my Amano shrimp carrying eggs. Said it always like a challenge, that'd be a challenge to convert them. To convert all them little Zoes. Brackish into salt, salt back into brackish, brackish into fresh. Because is it within something like a 10-day to 2-week transition? I suppose it could be done, but I think it's even beyond my area of expertise, being shrimp. Yeah, it would be a challenge, but I've got so many and I'm tempted. Keith, can you imagine? Rob Bob of the Fishy Mob. Hello, Cora. It's just dripping, I think. Reva's in the house. What's everyone's next fish then? Yeah, we'll sort that out, Keith. Whenever, really. I'm ready whenever. But more than willing, well, I'm more than willing to do one with you. You did one with me. I'll just make sure I have things wrote on this time. Vermic crabs, yeah. It'd be a challenge. I mean, I don't know. Can you? It's all well and good doing it once, but can you imagine having to repeat it every time? Captive raised Amano shrimp. You'd be on a small fortune, but you wouldn't be able to keep up with the people wanting them, and then more people want to jump on the ship, and yeah. Shrimp Shady's doing his live. Yeah, I'm live with Glenn on Monday, Keith, doing Carradine Part 2. Yeah, I agree, Rebecca, yeah. There's so many of them, they're so vastly available, even being wild caught, because they reproduce. I mean, when one drops its eggs in the water, it looks like pea soup. They lay thousands. Hopefully, Keith. When I'm over at all, we'll find a space for a tidal estuary. I want to do what we'll see. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be interesting. Tidal pool type sand. There you are, guys. Thanks God. Appreciate it. But yeah, Keith, anytime after that. I'm doing a live with Craig's Catfish Caves as well at some point. Lord God, the Bots King. I do want a few new fish though, so looks like I'm going to have to look for loving proper carrying gnomes for a couple of African chilies. Majulia de Chromis, I think, will stay in. I even thought about putting the Julia de Chromis Kiplii with the Julia de Chromis transcript, but then I'm not sure if someone, I'm not that overly clued up on this, but can the Kiplii breed with the transcript, both being Julia de Chromis? real shrimp shady. Shrimp daddy dog. Oh, I see a little baby shrimp, so some shrimps are actually surviving in this. How that has not been eaten up? It's beyond me. I'm surprised the Congo around there scoops it up. There's a nice... no, Keith, that'll probably turn as red as this one. You tend to not be able to tell if it needs culling till it's about juvenile. But these are from Glen, these are fire reds. It's almost a painted fire red, that one. Glen. I just love switching a pest snake and watching the fish. No, not this. This, guys. I'm going to squish it first, then you can eat it. Then you can eat it. There we go. Get the taste for snails, guys. Is there any more? Fresh escargot. Waste not, one not, me, Rebecca. Here comes another just like the other. Gone. Gary's no more. Gary gone bye-bye. Oh, we have a rare Peleco appearance. Like a little male. Just getting his bristles. Oh, there's one there as well. That one looks like a female. Yeah, Rebecca, all done by me. Made over 900 and sold about 8,500, and I kept 40. So around all my tanks I think I've got about 8 to 10 pairs. Snow whites, male and female. All from my old backs from last year and the year before. No, these was private bought from different people, so the male and the female that I did have, my friends now got, was non-related. But my friend wanted a go at doing it. So now he has the parents to them all, and I've got all the offspring. I only sell mine for £2.50 each, and that's about 2 inch. And I don't like to sell plecos too small. One guy, I did him 10 for £10. He put me on the spot though when he came from private sale. He kind of said, I've got this. Worked out he got 10 for a tenner. And then within about 4 to 6 weeks, he had them for sale as sub-adult juveniles, which really peed me off. Yeah. I've had longfin snow whites as well, but I don't like mixing with them genetics. They're too messed up for me. But they used to fetch a high price, 70 to £80. Not anymore. Glenn, you need to do a live on your actual fish tank. I want to see how your fish tanks are doing, not your shrimp tanks. Glenn's playing with Fish Family. Yeah, I can pick I think it's £110 for a sub-adult. And I'm like, what's the point? What's the point? Because everybody's doing it. It's like everything what gets overbred and it drives the price down, and then people moan, and then you're like, well, why did you moan if you wanted to do it in the first place? Simple. Don't do it. Yeah, I'd love some zebras. The LO46, not the 236, but I do like I mean, what's the 236? Is it the Irini cracked? What's that all about? Glad. Yeah, why not? Nah, that's true. It's very true, Rebecca. Some things have been too washed out. Too washed out. It's like the old thing with the L numbers regarding the bristle nose. Because so much has been done with the bristle nose. What actually is classed as the bristle nose now. If that makes sense. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not. L numbers is not my strongest point, but I know a lot of my lorikeets. I've kept some plecos over the years. Yeah, the cracks, the Irini cracks. I saw it. I looked at it and I thought, well, just because they called it that name, they added an extra 10, 20, £30 on the price of the fish. So I thought, yeah, nah, I don't want that. She's the cheap. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So much has been done to some though. Yeah, I'd say yeah, 200 would be realistic figures. Glenn, what time's our carried in a part 2 show thing on Monday? I forgot already. Your favourite fish? Oh. Okay, 1 second. If I remember rightly, I believe this is Keith's favourite fish. Oops. Didn't want to do that. But you have to turn it one light off for you to see this tank. If I call it that. Here we are, Keith. There is frying here somewhere. They've all like got to that stage now where they've become independent, and the shell where this mother is now, there's actually new eggs and in this one here, this fry. I'll just get fish away. Sorry, fish. Lamprologus ocellatus gold, known as the gold bitey thing. Good night, Glenn. I reckon Glenn will be awake again at around about 2:30. Glenn and Em. Yeah, they're got a big attitude for a little fish though. Rebecca, they're one of them lapped on and didn't go either. Might have bar steward male here. That little fish drew blood. Yeah, the brevis are. Then next to them I've got the good old Julie the Chromis transcripts. What's that, Keith? What about Telemanatochromos temporalis? I'm not sure on that one. Not the Temler. I do loves my fishes, I do. There's so many choices of this cronus, that cronus. Yeah, these are the transcripts, aka the masked Julie. There's actually babies underneath there, but they're very unlikely. They don't come out till they're at least about a centimetre. You tend to not be able to see them. I didn't see my Juliidchromis kiplii for about the first 2 months. But yes, these are the Juliidchromis transcripts. Need to clean that glass on the side, but a bit of algae ain't bad, is it? Got a crooked floorboard. Shrimp tanks, water change day tomorrow. Anything catch your eye, Jeff? Anything you fancy? You'll know your options. We're looking at doing some in the UK, but it's going to be a little bit more technical, working out. I've run auctions before on a different app, but it was allowed animal sales, and I'm one of them that if I don't know the background sometimes of that person bidding and buying, the thought of my high-end shrimp going to them was like, in the end I stopped doing them, because and then it give access to anybody getting said shrimp at a really knockdown price, and then wonder why the shrimp don't live for long, because they probably put it in tap water. Not extremely fancy and not very common either. Yeah, it's sad but true. When Rebecca, when someone comes here to buy fish, I'll give them all the questions under the sun. Is it for soft water, hard water you're looking for? Do you do any filtration on your tap water? What tap safe do you use? What are your parameters in your tank? The usual reply to what are your parameters in the tank, they usually say the fan. What is fan? What's your GH? What's your KH? What's your pH? How many total dissolved solids are in that water? Ah, right, the common fish locally, fancy has to be shipped. Right, got you. I wish I could ship, I know people do it, but I don't agree with it. Sending them through the post, it's not the thing I'm a fan of. Even if I pack them as well as I pack them, I don't do it. Principles. If you want the fish, pay the proper fee. Pay a proper shipper to ship it. Pay the courier. Get your fish on time. popular fish at the moment, where people get those fishes and getting them board at the same. Everybody wants bright and beautiful, like guppies, your platies, and then they end up with about 500 different mixed ones and then 1,000 different mixed, and they're like giving them away. And they've mixed all in lovely genetics with each other, and then, oh, why's all my fish had babies? Well, because your guppy actually retains sperm. So it has to mate. It's like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, oh. Sometimes it's like talking to a brick wall. I don't keep fish that don't have a job with spawning and everything. I keep, yeah. I challenge myself with a lot of species. I'm getting to the point now where I'm not sure what route to go down, because I am expanding my room. My vampire crab terrariums go in. Microbensis are all female, they go in. The tank aquariums go in. All my isopods. I have 48 species of isopods. I breed them as well. They're another little side. Another little income egg. Right guys, I'm going to win this here anyways. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for joining in the chat. There's been some really good interesting chat tonight. Rebecca, yes, there's old man down there. They're all behind it as well, but they're really easy to ship. So when I can't ship fish, for instance, or well, shrimp should I say, my pods prove popular. But yeah, people like pods. I've got some really exotic ones. I've got a lot of Cubaris, a lot of your Thai, Vietnam species. I've got some really funky ones. But they were going to a friend, Lottie's Nature, Charlotte, on YouTube. So she's coming up from down south next month. She's taking that tank with fish. She's taking all my pods as well. But yeah guys, I'm going to call it a day now, and I shall speak to you all soon. Cheers for joining guys, enjoy the rest of your evening or wherever that may be. Morning, day, night. No worries Jeff K, you take care mate.